Hello friends, this is Xbox 360 Patron, and you guys might also know me as Indian Video Game Collector. And today I'm here to showcase my loot, or basically the gaming stuff that I have purchased from Japan. So all the stuff, I'm going to show you 8 things right now, 8 items. They came in 2 big boxes, as you can see below. I just could not I actually could not just resist, and I had to kind of just go ahead and figure out whether I have everything that I had ordered or not. So the very first item is a working Game Gear from Japan, which came with the Sonic and Tails cartridge. So for the uninitiated, or at least for my Indian brothers who are not into retro gaming, Game Gear was Sega's first handheld console that they released, which was later succeeded by Nomad, which used to play the Sega Genesis cartridges, or the Mega Drive as we know it. So this one actually is a mammoth because it utilizes 6 AA batteries, and I don't happen to have any rechargeables at hand or the DC adapter that this guy needs. So that being the reason, I haven't been able to test it as of now. So here is the volume button, and they say there's an input for phone. Here's the DC input, says it needs 9 volts. This is the power button. And what is it? Okay, here's the brightness for the screen. So this is a hefty chunk, a hefty block, and it'll actually look good with rest of my collection. I know I have been talking about showing you my game room, but I still need to clean it pretty well. So hopefully the game room video should be out sometime in January, hopefully. So this was the first item that I got. The second item that I got was a Sega Saturn King of Fighters 95 complete in box, and this one effectively came with its own ROM cartridge and the disc. So there are just 2 games that were that had their own ROM cartridges for the Saturn. First one being this, and the other one being Ultraman. So I do have that as well, which I'll showcase later. And this is the ROM cartridge. So we'll just keep this aside. And what I'll do is, I'll not unbox everything in this video. I'll have separate videos about them. So this is Real Bout for the Sega Saturn, or Fatal Fury as we know it in the West. And this came with a RAM cartridge and the disc. So just pull it out. Might be running out of batteries over here. So this is the 4 MB RAM card that it came with, and the CD in its jewel case, which is slightly tight. Yeah, so the disc is still pretty much sealed in. It's going to stay sealed for some time, at least till I decide to play it. Just keep this aside as well. The next set of items is something that I've displayed, or I've shown you guys in my Bangkok video. So these came in their own packages, but I just kept them together right now. So these are 2 SNK Neo Geo AES ROMs. The very first one being, and boy is this heavy, very first one being Samurai Spirits. And what a beautiful cover art it is. And just look at that box. These are going to be the first Neo Geo AES cartridges that I will be adding into my collection. So just open this up and show you guys the contents. So here is the manual, or the instruction booklet. Let's see what's inside. So I think they're telling about each character and what are the moves and how to use them. This, my friends, is the cartridge, Samurai Spirits. Oops, sorry. So to my Indian friends who again are not into retro video gaming, Neo Geo SNK Neo Geo AES was one of the first consoles to bring arcade-like capabilities in home, and these cartridges belong to that. The console is very difficult to get hands on. So, but hopefully, I mean, later sometime I might end up getting one of those. Who knows? Let's keep this aside as well, and let's look at the next game, which is again another Samurai Spirits. Forgot what this one is actually called. So there's Samurai Spirits 1, 2, and 3, and then there's one more. I think there are 4 Samurai Spirits game on the AES. So let's just keep this below and open it up. So just like the other one, the case is really good, and this is the cartridge. It's again, as I said, are pretty heavy, the cartridges, and here we have a smaller instruction manual compared to the other game. And yeah, again they're talking about controls and characters and attacks and other stuff, nifty stuff. So let's keep this aside as well. Yeah, so I just cleared off the previous items so that we have enough space to showcase other games. So the next item that I got was Biohazard 5 Japanese special edition. Comes in a sleeve of its own. Sorry, we ran out of space. So as I was saying, the metal pack is absolutely gorgeous. I still haven't played this game, even though I've had it for years. So let's dive into the contents. Let us open it up. So initially we have the manual, which is in color but all in Japanese, so doesn't add much value as I cannot read it as of now. The next stuff is a digipack, a Tricell Inc. Africa Biohazard 5 digipack, which contains 2 items. There is a soundtrack disc and the game disc. So that's about it. So the cool thing about this collector's edition, or the only thing that I liked about this collector's edition, is the metal pack, and that's the entire reason why I ended up buying it. So let's move on to other items that we have, which I won't be unboxing in this video. I'll just be revealing them and they'll have their own subsequent unboxing videos. So first let's come to this package. Let's go with the newspapers and what we have inside. Oh my god, it's raining. So let's take this out. So this, my friends, is the Japanese collector's edition for Metal Gear Revengeance for the PS3. And this is what the backside looks like. I'll have a separate unboxing for this one. So it says it comes with premium packaging, original soundtrack, etc, etc, art book, blah blah blah. So you'll have a separate unboxing for this. I'm running out of batteries, so I need to still showcase what's in this box. As for the contents of this box, let us get to it right away. Okay friends, so I have removed the item from the box, and this is a GS9111, which is some kind of a joystick for the Sega Saturn, which comes bundled with Space Harrier. So I saw a video of Last Gamer and that's what inspired me to get this package. So that's just pretty much what's there as part of this package. Again, as I said, I will be unboxing this in a separate video of its own. So here's what the package contains. It contains a 3-axis analog control, blah blah blah, and which can be used by any kind of players, like left-handed and right-handed. So that's pretty much it for this video. So if you like the video, do like the video on YouTube as well, like physically, and do subscribe to my channel. Do recommend my channel to your friends. This is Xbox 360 Patrick signing off.